A lot of ecom brands have been blaming their poor performance lately on Facebook's Andromeda update. You go on YouTube, on Reddit, you see everyone cope around it. The thing is, most people don't even know what it is or when the update actually came out. Because the update fully rolled out in July, but everyone is coping now in September, October. But it doesn't make sense, right? The real issue isn't actually the algorithm changed. The issue is that most brands still approach their creative testing completely backwards. They make tiny iterations of their 2 to 3 winners. Guru tells them test 100 creatives, test 100 iterations of different hooks, hoping that it revives the ad performance, when reality is they just expose that you'll be teaching you for years. The surface level tweaks don't really scale, but only deep understanding of customers and creative diversity does. In this video, I'm going to break down what the Andromeda update actually is, why most people are approaching it the wrong way, and how to build a creative strategy that works with the algorithm instead of against it. Alright, so what does everyone get wrong about Andromeda? So everyone keeps blaming the performance based on the wrong timeline. What I mean by that? The Andromeda update, like I said, actually fully rolled out in July. Of course, there are still updates in September. People are blaming their September performance for something that happened in July, which doesn't really make a whole ton of sense, you know? You go on r/Facebook ads and it's just full of cope. Meta has lost it. What the hell is Facebook doing? Suspicious behavior on Meta ads. The thing is, if you've been advertising for a long period of time, I've been in here since 2020, every single year people are complaining about things that, like, back then it was iOS 13, which actually was a big update. Then it was like some random complaints about random updates. Now there's Andromeda. Really, you're just misunderstanding what the update actually is. Because Andromeda isn't some mysterious black box that randomly kills campaigns. What is it actually? It's Meta's new system that actively matches different ad concepts with specific audience segments who will resonate with each message. TLDR, instead of finding one winning ad for everyone, it wants diverse creative portfolios to serve different customer motivations. In fact, I made a tweet about this and someone from Meta's official team actually commented. Yeah, this dude on Twitter, literally, he's working at Meta Client Solutions. He quoted one of the tweets I made regarding Andromeda that most people are overcomplicating it. The TLDR is the only three things that matters: diversified creative, high quality signal, and basically simplifying everything you're doing. That's really it, right? So most people are approaching the solution completely backwards, because a lot of brands will think, people tell them you need to put more volume, so they just make all these minor tweaks on the creatives. And all of you guys do the same thing as well. You have an ad that's working, you make like 50 different hooks for it, hoping that something actually works. But that's not what Meta rewards nowadays. Like, go back to the tweet. It wants diversified creative, not these minor tweaks. So you test surface level changes, like different headlines or button colors, on the same core concept, but the real opportunity is really just validating what smart marketers have been doing for years. You can take bigger swings, creating very different angles to speak to different customer psychologies. It's how you scale your market, right? How you stop doing the copium. So, like I said, what does Andromeda penalize and reward? Let me give you some real concrete examples so it's better for you to understand. If you test small iterations, like say, if I tell you, here's how to scale to $1 million per month, here's how to hit $1 million per month, or how to reach $1 million per month. It's literally the same thing with very minor verbiage. If your hook is just 3 different things like this, it's just very minor variations. It won't really impact the performance. Whereas what gets rewarded is very different ad angles and concepts, consolidated campaigns, basically just means instead of running 100 campaigns, let's say you run 5 instead. And then fresh ideas that speak to different customer motivations. Like I said, we've been teaching this for many years now. With each update that the Meta does, it's really just about simplifying things, less button touching, more focus on creatives. So even like I said, you look at what the Meta guy said, it's the same thing. Diversified creative, high quality signal, simplification. That's really it. Like since February 10 as well this year, I've been telling people you focus on creatives, not just regular, test a lot of volume, have more intent, go deeper in your research, go bigger swings. Even since last year or last 2 years, same. And your current approach won't scale. How come? Right? The same shit here. what is what you guys are doing with creative iterations. You're not really changing the messaging, taking a step back, but same, end of day. The problem is that you test surface level changes, hoping your current winners magically work. What's the logic behind it? Instead of finding new ads, you need to test different headlines, color variations, minor hook adjustments with the same messaging. Even if you do these sort of things, right, it's not like Meta magically goes to find new pockets of people. It will still identify based on your ad, the minor variation, the pocket of audience is still going to be the same. The problem is it hits the same people, which is why you can't scale. You need to hit bigger pockets, deeper pockets, etc. Which is why we want to hit these different angles that hits new emotional triggers. So let's say instead of just telling people, lifestyle and freedom messaging, here's how you can make 10K per month and just travel for work 4 hours a week. Different variations of that. On me saying, I focus on different aspects of the business. Hey, this helps you, build bigger team. This helps you with your exit strategy and wealth building. It's just problem solution from different perspectives. It's really just targeting different needs, different daily struggles, etc. They go deeper. They go into a wider cast of audience. It's what you need to be focusing on. People will ask, how do you actually do that, right? Pretty simple. Instead of being that winners, the first one, of course, the problem isn't that your winners are useless. So it's not that you have something that's working now and you need to go find something completely new. That makes it hard, and that's not what you should be doing. It's that you keep testing minor iterations, hoping they magically work. That's the problem. So if you keep testing hooks like tired of back pain, sick back pain, fed up with back pain, it just won't work. You need bigger swings. So what we do is then we study our winners to understand why they worked. Let's say your winner was tired of back pain. So we want to go deeper into what desire did it trigger, what avatar responded, and what emotional state were they in when they converted. Right? What do I mean by that? Below is a better example to show you guys. So we want to focus on making variations and not just iterations. Variations for us, let me give you an example. Let's say what's a winning ad for you right now. You have a product-aware comparison ad that just says, other products bad, yours is good because of better ingredients or whatever it may be. That's a winning ad. What's the learning from that? What's the winning ad learning from that? Maybe you learn that people just want the version that saves the most time. They don't care about why they need the product. They already know they want it, which is why it's product aware. They just want, time saving. So instead of just putting out more of the same image comparison ads, maybe different colors, different headlines, I know the learning from here. I'm going to say, okay, maybe instead of that, I'm going to turn it into a storytelling UGC, right? A different format. Not only that, now I know that people want to save time. The focus of the video is going to be on time saving and efficiency testimonials. Different format, same desire, same avatar, but we went deeper into it. This is how then we take winners and create more from it, not just testing all these different iterations. A lot of our winning ads have been made by just doing feedback loops like this from our winners. Why did it do well? What avatar, what desire did it do well with? How can I go deeper? How can I speak more about it? Like this in this example. You're not abandoning the winners, you're just taking the best part of what's working and making it even better ad that targets the desire and avatar even better. Not through small changes, but new ideas that align with your customers even more. Besides that, it's not that we only want to do it from past winners. Of course, a lot of our winning ads also come from fresh new ideas from customer research, not really iterations. So let's say you do customer interviews, right? Call your customers, you do surveys, whatever it may be. Because these type of ideas, maybe you can't really get online, but your customers have bought already. Let's ask them, what did you purchase out of all the other solutions out there? What made you want to buy it? What are your day-to-day struggles, etc.? Then imagine just from that one phone call or that few emails, you figure out like a new on-tap angle that people haven't been targeting. Most people, the issue is that they keep trying to beat around the bush. They keep trying to, what's the word for it? Reuse their winners. We had a case in Evolve, right? This guy named Damon, basically. He's struggling to scale his brand since 2022. He's only been running founder ads because that's what he thought was doing the best. Turns out he came to Evolve, he did more research, he found a completely new avatar, different ethnicity group that actually worked really well, right? He was too stuck doing the same thing over and over again, which is what a lot of you guys have the issue with. And even with Andromeda, it penalizes you even more. So he just went get a new avatar, went deeper into it. It was a totally different ethnicity group, created ads for it, and then it actually worked out really well. They scaled 50% up after being stuck for many years. This real feedback shows you what messaging actually resonates versus what you think should work, which is most often the issue. Something worked for you, you cling into it for your dear life, but it's not that, one, like we learned, it's not that you need to give up on it completely. You do the learnings for it, create a better version, or two, sometimes you just really need to get bigger swings and go out to find new ideas that are completely different. So this is pretty much the guide on what to do for Andromeda. If this breakdown helped you understand how you should actually be approaching your creative strategy, it might be helpful to join Evolve. It's a private community that's over 500 brand owners doing anywhere from $100K per month to over $10 million plus per month. We're in there daily sharing the new unlocks needed to scale, what's working right now, and keeping everyone up to date with the latest strategies that actually move the needle. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested in joining.